So back on hair, facial hair, and mandolins. Oh.
We're back. I do see that it's picking up my audio now, so hopefully it's legit, and hopefully it's not super echoey. If it is, we'll go for take 3. We were actually kind of on time, so anyway, if you guys can actually hear us this time, I'm Dungeon Master Rick. This is my chaotic bullshit. We are here to play some Dungeons and Dragons. And I will go ahead and let you guys introduce yourselves. Who wants to go first this time?
Literally nobody.
Yeah.
He asked a group of introverts.
Right. Who all agreed to be live on.
Yeah.
Okay, I will go first. My name is a Plush Viking. I don't sound like this. Let me fix it. Hang on. I'm Plush Viking. I have a, what do I do? What do I do? Let me think. I do Twitch from time to time. Every Friday, I build miniature terrain. I'm on Instagram, flocking the same Plush Viking. Mostly, I try to make a nuisance of myself on as many D&D streams as humanly possible. So far, I'm at about 3, but I'm going to shoot for double digits in the new year. Definitely. I am playing Pleonexy. He's like the good old boy. He's did some things, and now he's doing some other things, and now he's going to try to make some money, learn some magic so he can climb that ladder. Anybody else? Chest hair, you going to say something?
Yeah, I'll go. I'm Kayla. I'm from the Potions and Potpourri Casual Chat D&D podcast. Me and my co-host Keisha just like to chat about D&D, TTRPG stuff in a really casual format. I'm also on the Cantrips and Coffee Spelljammer stream adjacent weeks of this stream. And I am playing Chest Hair, aka Bazak, the half-orc warlock. That's it. Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Who's next?
I'll go. I am Amanda from Desired Effect Dice. I make dice. Sometimes they're decent, sometimes they're shit. I sell them on the internet at Desired Effect Dice on Etsy, and you can see my stuff on Instagram. I am playing Eris Athanasius, who is a sheltered, homeschooled elf who's really excited to meet people who are apparently really excited to meet an elf. And that's it.
Fantastic. All right, Erin.
I'm Erin. I'm the business director at Even Footing Games. We make right now mostly a TTRPG called Babies and Broadswords, which a lot of people on this stream played last night on our friends the Vactair.
So fun.
We do a lot of that sort of thing. But I am playing Nicomis, or Nick for short, and she is a dwarven cleric, but really she is.
Yeah, talk about sus. That does not seem sus at all.
She has big mom energy.
Fair. All right, so who's got the recap? Because I know we've got a couple of note takers sometimes.
It better be you as far as I'm concerned.
I've taken literally 0 notes this whole campaign, which is a first for me, I think. But
yeah, I was gonna say.
We went to class. We all went to our shared class, Magical Beasts and How Not to Kill Them. And we met our teacher, whose name I forgot, but she has like a...
Kina.
What?
Kina.
She has a bright pink prosthetic arm that she lost to a Strix.
With purple.
And we saw purple, and we saw a Strix. And this is a great recap, I can already tell. And we were approached by somebody who was like super sus that said he had a sick sister that needed a scary doll from the teacher's lounge. And the teacher's lounge, of course, is like super off limits. So we are now going there.
As one
Except for
does.
me.
I was gonna say,
As you do.
yeah,
'Cause I thought it was too sus.
yeah. I think Nick is just hanging out in the library working.
I was doing some research on the goo that we keep finding.
Fair. Yeah.
And,
So
Eris finding should not be sus at all.
Pleonexy's just trying to make sure nobody dies unless he decides they die.
yeah. So where we ended last time was most of the party was with the mysterious unnamed student who
With a sore nose.
Yeah, Pleonexy definitely busted him up pretty good for sneaking up on them. He probably entirely regrets asking you guys anything ever or like speaking, but
Good.
you know,
For the
is what it is. But we are going to pick back up with Nokomis. So
Oh.
you said you've been doing some research?
I did, yes. I just found out that we thought that the black oil substance we found was some sort of unguent that I need to do more research on to see. I had thought it might have been a transforming agent.
Transformers.
Yeah. And I just found out about some frog race people that were attacked. And I found out about that when I was shelving scrolls at the library.
Yeah, so I mean, there were some frogs that they had found that had been, they later discovered, enhanced by that magical unguent. And it made them big, they attacked people. It was a whole thing. All right, so where would you be going to research in the library? Is there anywhere specific or just kind of like going through?
I bet that I have kind of a spot that I feel like is my spot, like a quiet little alcove or something, where I've got like 14 books stacked up.
Perfect. Oh no. Sorry, I was trying to do chat stuff and pay attention at the same time. How dare I? Yeah, so Nick, I would like you to roll me a history check.
Oh, sure. That's a hot 5. Super hot dice coming through.
It's a good start. Really solid start for tonight.
Absolutely. I'm very
Set
smart
the mood
dice.
for the whole evening.
I mean, it definitely could be worse. Yeah, so you...
Wait for it. I'm going to roll soon.
Are you? All right. So you know enough about the library that even a 5, you're not going to find nothing. You're just not going to find as much. But fortunately, you see that the head librarian is kind of making their rounds, and you see that she is... You would recognize her, but for anyone else, Amanda. Oh my god. So she is this very, very buff woman, like enormous muscles, carrying stack after stack of scrolls. And she just says, "Oh, Nokomis, you're working late."
Yes, I am. I've been researching something. There's weird stuff going on campus, and like with the mimic. Do you remember the mimic last week or 2 weeks ago?
Yes. Whizbottle.
Well, there's always this like oily black substance that seems to be at the scene of the incident.
Oh. Can you tell me more about that?
Well, I have a sample that is at a lab, the science lab right now, but it's been really rough to get somebody to look at it. It's kind of oily. I've just been researching like some sort of, unguent because that's the word that I have been told
It's the word of the
about
day.
what could make things kind of transform them into scarier things.
And would you mention anything about like the teacher's lounge at all, or like friends, anything like that?
Oh no, I would definitely not give up my snitches get stitches. I'm not selling them out. I would
Right.
definitely not draw attention to that. I am completely on a legitimate search for knowledge and would not bring it up.
You sound very convinced of that. Very legitimate. Yeah, and so she just says, oh, well, I suppose it's fortunate then that we've locked away all the engines in the teacher's lounge.
At that point, like, I'm probably trying to keep a chill face on. Oh, that's good to know that they're safe.
I would say roll me a charisma save.
Okay, sure. 10. I have a +5 to
That's
that.
average. It's pretty average.
Well, I mean, she rolled a 3 on the dice, so
Okay.
she seems to buy it.
Nice.
Very, it's so safe. So safe.
Yes, well, I see that you don't work too late. You know, you do need to sleep and study.
Yeah. Oh, I'm getting tired. I think I'm going to finish up.
And she just continues to walk off. You see that she picks up like an entire rack of books and then just carries them away.
Yeah, and I put all my 14 books very neatly on the to be shelved, like I'm not leaving them out.
Right.
And then I very calmly, don't rush, but as soon as I'm out of the library, I will break out into a dwarven run, which is a little bit slower than a person-sized run.
Hey, they're natural sprinters. Perfect. So the rest of you, we will cut back as it starts to rain. Just a light drizzle at first. And I believe you guys had mentioned that you had a little bit of a plan for how you wanted to approach this. Or at least Pleonexy did.
Well, I think that we should make certain that the place is empty.
Yeah, I remember you saying you were going to pretend to be a delivery boy or something.
Did the kid leave?
No, he's still there. He's just very
Perfect.
unhappy.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
So, you pretty sure this place is empty, kid?
Yeah, they don't stay here this late. That's why we're here.
All right, we're gonna go around back and you're gonna make sure. And if there's anybody there, you're gonna be delivering this food. And I had him a bag.
Okay, a bag of what?
Right? I brought food last time. I had a big bag of food.
Yeah, it was like
gonna do this.
scraps from the bar.
I forgot
It
about
was
that.
not. I made food for myself and left with it because I worked an entire shift for free.
That's true. That's very true.
So, and his Pleonexy's plan the whole time was to do this because that's the best way to make sure somebody's home or not home. If you're gonna, it's lesson 1 for casing the place. You got to make sure nobody's there, right? So he's gonna make the kid do it, and we're gonna go around back.
Oh, you're going with him?
No, he's going to front door. He's gonna knock on a door with his food. You can keep it. It's not a big deal.
Right.
But if there's anybody there, give him the food. Tell him it was a present from somebody. Make some shit up. You can do it. And then run around the back of the building and go, caw or some other shit so we know what's going on. Bark like a dog.
Yeah, pretty solid
Make us-
plan.
Make a sound.
I like it.
While you're doing that, we're going to go around the back.
Perfect.
Don't fuck this up. And I slap him on the shoulder.
Perfect. So you see that he kind of walks back towards the main school buildings, to make it less obvious that he was just hanging out in this little embankment outside of the teacher's lounge. And then As you guys
We're
are about
gonna-
to round the building, you see that he's walking up to the front door.
Yep, around the back, and we'll case the place and see if there's an easy way up, in, through.
Yeah, so I just sent you guys the first floor map that I had mentioned.
Oh, we have handouts.
It's
Woohoo!
beautiful.
It's
I
so special.
Made it myself from the book that I bought.
Right. I feel like I'm officially part of a campaign.
Don't
So
get used to it.
C1 is C1 the front door there?
Yep. Well, technically the little stairs in front of it is the front door, but close.
Thank you for clarifying.
Yeah. Semantics.
Those are important in D&D.
And babies and broadswords.
And almost all TTRPGs. Okay, well, we're going to head around the back and look for a way in. Do we have this map as characters?
Yes. Yeah. Remember the unnamed
No.
student had given you guys a map of the first floor, which for
I
some
have
reason
not
made it even more
remembered.
suspicious. But, you know, it is what it is.
Why the fuck does he have a map?
I mean, he's been trying to do this for a while, so he's just been building up his...
Okay. What is C8?
What is it?
That was my question.
Oh, I just, like, what is it specifically? Because
Yeah,
You would
what are
have to-
those rooms?
you would have to go inside. It doesn't
Okay.
have, like, a legend or anything.
Okay,
just
and they
has-
don't have it. We're going to look for windows around the back unless somebody else has a better plan.
I don't hear any other plans, so...
No, that sounds good.
Ears and chest head, we're going to wander around the back here.
Okay. So...
Whenever I get within about 600 feet of the library, just let me know.
Oh, you mean the student... Or not the student.
Oh, the
lounge?
teacher's lounge, yes.
Okay. So, Nokomis, you are still a little ways away, but you do see someone. You can assume it's probably a student, like walking up to the front door,
Mhm.
but you can't make out a whole lot of details other than that. And yeah, so Pleonexy, I need you to roll, I would say probably
Yeah.
investigation.
Told you I'd be rolling. $13.
Okay. So as you're looking around, you think that probably the best way from the back of the building would be the patio.
That was a neat sound.
Yeah.
So that's is that C10 there?
Yep.
All right. Well, this is not Pleonexy's first rodeo at breaking in someplace. So, can you guys see it, a dock?
I can.
Hey, Ears, can you see in a dock?
Yes.
What about you, Pleonexy?
Yes.
Oh,
yep.
not for shit.
Great.
Good.
I have something for this. And Bazak, he takes out his very well manicured but still pretty long hands, and he has black nails, painted black. And he just gently yanks out the front nail from his left hand, and he like kind of whispers into it, and it's imbued with magic. And he hands it to Pleonexy. He goes, "Here you go. This will allow us to communicate telepathically."
Fancy.
Do I have to eat it?
No, you just hold it.
All right.
That way, if you get lost in the dark or if we get separated, you'll know where to find us.
I got nowhere. He pops it in his mouth and sticks it to this in his cheek because he's got nowhere to hold it.
Oh,
Delightful. Glad we're doing this.
I'm going to attach the Fiend's Tongue talisman to my staff before we go in.
I assumed that you probably had all of them, like in some way. Or no,
I
they
think
don't.
I can only have one active at a time.
Do they require attunement? I can't remember.
I don't believe so, but I can only activate one, and I have to use a turn to activate it.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, I'll allow you to
So-
do that before you guys try and enter anything.
So I'm gonna walk up and open up the double doors if there is one. Are
Yeah,
there any
so-
doors here to open?
Yeah, so there is a glass door, but it is locked.
Uh huh. How about I fix that if I can here?
Yeah,
I was
how
gonna
would you like to
say-
fix that?
Well, I'm not. I think I got some lock picking things here. Pretty sure I might. I don't have any.
Allegedly.
I don't have any talent in it, but I'm pretty sure I bought some just for such a thing.
Eris is in awe at Pleonexy. She just assumes that he is a professional and knows exactly what he's doing in all of this stuff.
He
Yeah,
also
well,
assumes
this is going to be. This is going to be embarrassing then,
that.
because I don't know. I don't know how to open this door other than brute force and ignorance.
I mean, you could try to
Yeah.
pick the lock.
I don't even have one. I double checked. I got fuck all.
Okay.
I can pick a lock with the tooth with his fingernail. That's about all I got.
Do you not have
I
any
got-
kind
yeah.
of tools at all?
Oh fuck no. I've got a hammer.
That is a kind of tool.
Yeah.
How do you
I
not
don't-
have these tools, guy?
He's a fighter.
I guess.
I've been pretty urban. That's all I have to say about all of this.
All the more reason to have
If I
thieves'
want into
tools.
your house, I just kick the door open and someone bribes the officials and I don't get in trouble. This is new for me.
Fair
Okay.
enough.
This is all happening in the back.
Yeah.
I think Bazak would just walk back around casually to the front and peer around the corner to see if a named person is having any success up front.
Nokomis, as you're approaching, are you slowing down at all to be stealthy, or are you just trying to book it and find your friends?
You're
You
muted.
can be loud.
Yeah. As soon as I get within 600 feet of the building, I'm going to slow down.
Okay.
So would you say that I am nearish there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so I'm going to pull out my horn of silent alarm, and I am going to send a message to Bazak.
Okay.
And I'm going to basically say, I don't think I have any, I think I can just, it just has a number of times I can use. It doesn't have a,
No word limit.
no word limit. So just say, hey, Bazak, it's Nick. I'm coming. We're are you creeping around the back of the building? Wait for me. And I'm gonna come around the building. I'm gonna try and find you. If you haven't gone in already. I got some information that you probably need to know. And I keep talking.
Are we?
This is a
Does
wordy
it go?
word.
Is it just one way? Can we
It's
respond?
just one way.
Okay, great.
So you just have this rambling
Yeah.
in your ear.
Just wait for me if you can. I'm coming as fast as I can.
Well, Pleonexys didn't hear this, so hammer
Right.
and door jam.
Yeah, Bazak just talks into his finger. I guess it's just telepathic message, but he just says telepathically, I guess, I just got a strange message from Nick that they are on their way and that perhaps somebody else is also on their way. Use caution, please.
Okay. Okay.
I like you guys just staring into space hearing people talk.
That's me.
I hear nothing, so I'm just
I
gonna
like
walk
that.
up.
Hey, ears, hang on. Just
Oh,
hang on. We're going to go to the hat. Come here. I'm going to gesture ears over to some dark, secluded little corner, and we're going to just sit and wait for a second.
Okay.
Outside of window view, with someplace just maybe.
what are
off
we
the
waiting
patio.
for?
Hey, Chester said we gotta wait. Nikki's on the way. Does
Okay.
some things happen? I don't know. Maybe someone else is coming. I don't know. There's new information. So how you doing?
This is exciting. I don't know what's happening. It's great.
This is just like a Tuesday. Don't worry about it.
Is
So-
it Tuesday? Awesome.
Yeah. So
I don't know if it's a
Nokomis-
Tuesday or not, but it's like a Tuesday.
It is now. That's canon. So Nokomis
Canonically
and Bazak,
Tuesday.
you guys both would see, especially Nokomis, as you get closer, you do recognize the mysterious unnamed student was the one at the door. And Bazak, you would see, as you're kind of peering around, that he had knocked and then he just bolts. And yeah, that's
This
it.
wimp.
Sus.
Okay, does
So-
anything happen when he knocks?
Nope. There's no answer. No sounds from inside.
Do we hear the knock through the building? That's the next question.
Roll me a perception check, both of you.
Oh, excellent.
Bazak definitely
Probably
hear it
should've-
because like he's paying attention and there, but
Let's find perception, which I suck at. I'm too busy not doing anything, apparently. I rolled a 1.
oh, beautiful.
Oh, I also rolled a 1. Nope.
So
I
we're
rolled a
just having
13.
we're having a conversation, right? Here's about how exciting this is.
I rolled a 13, so my ears worked a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah. So Eris, you would definitely hear the knock.
I think someone's inside. I heard. some
what do you
noise.
mean?
It,
What did you
it
hear
sounds like it's at the
exactly?
front door, for sure.
It sound like, could I be able to tell that it's a knock from the front on the front door?
I mean, you
I knew he
can
was
definitely deduce that because you did know that he
Cool.
was going to knock on the front door.
You knew the plan.
Yeah.
Okay. I just
Doesn't mean
assume
she
there is
remembers the
nothing
plan.
about anything. Yeah. I heard him knock. He should be coming
Yeah,
around
that's
any minute.
That's probably the kid.
Yeah. So he should be here now in a minute.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So-
So you were really homeschooled, eh? You never went to any formal education.
So
I
around
know,
that
it's
time,
hard to tell.
so around
Me
that
neither.
time, Pleonexy, you would definitely see that the student runs around and he's just like, and then he just runs away. You told him to make a sound.
Someone's got to teach that boy some animal noises. He needs a girlfriend.
Oh man.
If you want something done right, you must do it yourself, Bazak just says to himself. And he stealthily is going to like slink up to the front door and try the doorknob.
Okay.
And if Nick sees Bazak, she's gonna head toward Bazak, trying to be like not suspicious, sneaky, like just chill. Like I'm just supposed to be walking up here. This
Does
is
his
definitely...
fingernail work both ways? Do I have to tap on it?
Just the one way.
Do I have to? It's
I think it is. Let me look real quick. It's just whatever telepathic message is.
I love the amount of one-way messages we can send here.
I know. Let me look real quick.
This. Communication is key here.
Yeah. Why would we have good communication when you need it?
well.
Yeah. So, Nokomis, you definitely can see Bazak, because you are like actively looking for him, and as sneaky as he's being, it is pretty well lit at the front. But if you guys are both approaching the front door, I'll have you both roll perception checks.
I tap my cheek and go and think real hard. Can I open the door now?
I
I
rolled
can't.
a great thing.
I can't roll above a 3 right now, and so 7.
Amazing.
I got an 11.
Oh man. Yeah, so you guys are looking around, the front door seems to be locked. I'll say Pleonexy, roll me just a straight dex.
Straight who? No, serious. What did you say?
Dexterity.
Dex. Well, that's the same as my acrobatics because I don't have any bonuses. Straight dex. We have a 14.
Okay. Yeah, so as you're like kind of wedging your hammer in there, trying to do this without breaking the glass and making a bunch of noise, you manage to pop the door.
Nice.
Hey, just like I planned.
But there is a small crack.
Nice job.
There's a what?
A small crack. Like
Nice.
as it's like pops and starts to swing open, just like one of the panes cracks.
Yeah. Not that big of a deal. Okay, I go in.
Are you not telling anybody else?
Ears is with me. I can't talk to anybody else.
If only they
Yours
made
is
like legs.
As I get up to Bazak,
Should we get-
I want to say, I have new information that I need to let you guys know. Where are the others?
Yeah, I wasn't too sure on your message. That was a very cool spell, by the way, Nick. Well done with that sending.
Yeah, it's a great magical object that I have for telling people one thing, but they can't respond back. It's unfortunate. But where are the others? Because I gotta talk to you guys.
Right now we're inside room C9 from
I think
outside.
they're in the back still. Shall we go find them?
Yes, let's do that.
I like link my arm in your arm and just kind of casually stroll away.
Yeah, we're not trying to be sneaky because I feel like that would draw more attention. Like if you were like,
Right.
You're like cronking around the.
Especially as well
campus.
lit as it is in the front. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You coming with me, Ears?
Oh yeah, I'm right behind you. As I said, assume that you're a professional. You getting this door open just like cemented it in my brain. So
Perfect.
I'm following your lead.
you know what
I walk
happens when
in,
you
I
assume.
make no attempt at stealth. I just walk in and look around the best I can. Is it light in here? Are there things going on?
It's pretty dim, but as soon as you walk in, I need you both, and only you two, to roll initiative.
Great.
You know,
Oh, shit. Not a terrible idea at all.
Never a bad idea to split the party.
well, I think that's a 9.
I got a 16.
You think it's a 9.
It's a 9.
All right, so let's see.
Smart.
So there are 3 potted plants that are going to all take swings at you guys.
Hey,
That's rude.
they only shows 2 on the map.
Well, there's 3.
There's definitely 3. Okay, Eris, what is your AC?
Oh, you're funny. It's 10.
What?
10? Oh my god.
I didn't know that was actually possible.
I didn't either. I just looked at it, and that's what it says on my character sheet. So
Did you equip your, anything?
You have armor to equip?
I don't have any armor. That's why. So
Oh, you're such a
Rookie
such a
mistake.
precious spring child.
Yeah, rookie mistake. Okay, so you are going to take, as soon as I figure out which dice. Ooh, yikes.
Open the door, walk in, Ears hits. the
Eris is
ground.
dead.
That's bad.
Yeah, so you immediately just get clocked in the face for 8 necrotic damage.
8? Oh,
What?
Jesus.
Necrotic damage from a
Shit, man.
plant?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. This is dope.
Those piranha plants from Mario.
So wrong dope though. I'm not fond of this dope.
So Eris, you are up first.
Oh, cool.
Great timing.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it. I am going to cast Chromatic Orb at the one that just attacked me.
Okay. Can you remind me what that does?
Oh, sure. It is a 4-inch diameter sphere of energy at a creature that I can see within range. I can choose what type of damage it does. I will choose fire damage,
Probably.
and
the
I
best
rolled a
choice.
19 to hit.
Oh, what?
19.
Oh, yeah, that definitely hits.
And it does, oh wow, a 1, a 2, and a 1. Great, 4 damage. Awesome.
Excellent.
We're doing really good here, guys.
Doing the
me go.
best.
Yep. Yep. That's great.
Okay.
Pleonexy.
Unless you had anything else, Eris.
Pardon me?
Yes, I am going to, I take it I'm within opportunity attack range right now.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't move, though.
Cool. I'm going to use a bonus action to use tempestuous magic to fly 10 feet away. with it, like out of range of the plants. It doesn't
Would that-
provoke an opportunity. attack.
Okay. That was going to be my question. Okay. Pleonexy.
Hello. Okay, I'm gonna just fucking hit this goddamn thing, and I'm going to use I have a grappling strike.
Okay.
So if I hit it, I immediately can try to grapple it as a bonus action.
Is that one of your maneuvers?
Yeah,
Okay.
grappling strike. I have to use, not that. I need to use, a superiority dice to do that. And then I need to do this right here. One of these here. And
Nice.
it looks like 12 total. Doesn't make any sense.
Hey, it hits.
And then I do that plus 2, so 9 points of damage.
Okay. Are you hitting the same one that Eris just
Oh,
hit,
yeah.
or are you hitting a different one?
Yeah, we might as well gangbang one till it's dead and then move on to another one.
Perfect.
Oh, man. Okay.
That's what you call it when you beat the shit out of the same guy, right? Gangbanging?
That's
Hey.
what I've heard. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Checks
What the
out.
heck you guys
Checks out.
laughing about? That's not funny.
It's a very
The
serious
homeschool
thing.
kid does not know any better.
No.
How do you grapple? I don't know that.
Yeah, so you would have to make a contested strength roll, I believe.
Sure, that's what you say. We are going to do that.
So Pleonexy does strength, and then the person being grappled can choose athletics or strength, or athletics or acrobatics. I mean,
Well, plants are typically not very acrobatic, so I'm
they're
gonna
probably not very athletic either.
Yeah.
So it looks like I got a 10. Well, I rolled a 10. It's not seem to be adding anything, so whatever.
Did you click on the next to strength, or did you
Oh,
click on just the?
I did. It's a 12. I just checked on the game log.
Okay. Either way, they got a 5 total because their strength is garbage and their dex is worse. So
Excellent.
yeah. So you just like
Um,
tackle this plant basically.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull it out of the pot.
Okay.
For lack of a better word.
Yeah. I mean, that's exactly what you're
At
trying
the-
to do.
Yep. And at the start of my turn, I automatically do 1d4 damage to it
Nice. Okay.
as I try to unroot it.
So Nick and Bazak, I assume you guys are just probably making top speed.
Yeah, it probably takes us like a minute to get on the other side of the building, right?
And not a full minute. I mean, that would be a lot of rounds, but I'm going to say it's going to take at least 3 rounds.
Great.
So
Yep.
Only
All right.
one of us should be dead by then. That'll be great. Bring
maybe,
it.
maybe.
It'll
We'll
be
see.
My
me.
plan.
Surprise.
Yeah. So we are back to these very large ferns.
Yeah,
Cool.
bring it, Fern.
First
What
one
did you
is
do today? I fought Fern.
Ooh. Second time, they are not rolling as good. Pleonexy, what's your AC?
16.
Okay. So they kind of just like buffet you guys, and none of them actually do any damage.
The one I got grappled, can it even attack?
Yeah, it's
Anything but
trying.
me?
It's doing its best.
I'm not sure how 5e grapple works. I'm terribly sorry.
They can attack, but they can't like move. Basically,
Yeah.
that's pretty much
Which
it.
it couldn't anyway. It's a plant.
Yeah.
It might.
You
true.
have a very valid point. It bites.
All right, so we are back to Eris.
Okay, the one that I hit initially, I'm just gonna cast a firebolt at.
Okay.
I'm right here. Careful with
17.
that.
Oh,
With
you
a
know
T.
what?
With a T, not ball.
What?
I was just thinking, I hate that those spells are so similarly named because it's very confusing sometimes.
Oh, firebolt. Yes, the cantrip, not
Yeah.
a fireball. We're not dying here.
Hey.
So it's a 17 to hit.
That will hit. Yeah, just
For
fighting
3
for you.
damage, because I'm really good at doing damage here.
Excellent. And you said to the same one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you do this?
Oh, I set it on fire, apparently.
Cool.
Just gonna burn it down.
So one of these plants is now actually Pleonexy, you were grappling with the one that
Yeah.
right? Okay, so
I
the
definitely
plant that
was.
you're grappling is now on fire.
Yeah,
Cool. My
no. Let go as a free action, I hope.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Cool.
Like, hey, watch what you're doing there, Eris. Singe,
My bad.
Singe my man stash.
As
Gotta
a
have
bonus
not enough
action,
chest hair.
as a bonus action, I'm gonna heal myself for 5. Healing word.
Cool. Pleonexy?
That's handy. Okay. Best guess, how heavy is this pot?
Like 30 pounds?
Oh, okay. It is now a bludgeon. I'm going to hoist the dead one and I'm going to slam it down on the other one.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Good for you.
Nice.
Fuck that shit.
Roll your attack.
I'm actually going to turn it upside down and slam it down.
So like dirt
Covers
down?
it totally. Yeah. The dirt down, cover it in dirt, slam it with a lid. So what is it for a roll? It's not a normal attack.
Just roll a straight d20.
Just a straight D20. Plus my proficiency.
I would say plus strength, but not proficiency.
All right. Oh, so a grand total of 6.
Believe
Told
it or
you to
not,
wait
that
till I
still
roll.
hits.
Wow.
They have very low AC because they can't move.
So I don't know what kind of damage that is.
I would say 1d4.
I slammed it with his friend.
More emotional damage than like physical damage, but
Well, I can take 4 emotional damage then.
awesome.
Get the other one.
Yeah. Somehow you're doing way more damage than I am, even though I'm setting things
Somehow.
on fire.
Somehow.
It's fine.
It's kind of my thing.
Yeah, somehow.
All right, so the 2 remaining are going to attack you guys again, and
One is underneath a pot that I am holding on top of it.
I mean, it's not such a big pot that it like can't still swing
All
at you.
right, be
'Cause
like that.
It does have blind sight, so it doesn't need to see you because they don't have eyes.
That checks out.
Yeah, I thought so. Let's see.
And I'm still 10 feet away.
Oh yeah, you did move. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no, I guess neither of them is actually like they're just gonna have to swing at Pleonexy, and neither of them actually does any damage. They just are like buffeting you with their leaves.
Nice.
You're getting a nice breeze though.
I'm
There's that.
getting a massage from shrubbery.
Yeah. So Eris, it is
Wondering
back to
where
you.
chest hair is. Doesn't he like plants?
I mean, well,
Especially necrotic plants. I would love that shit.
so
Sure, we're
actually
gonna kill them before you get here.
before Eris goes,
Okay.
Bazak and Nokomis, you guys 100% can hear this commotion inside, and probably a lot of cursing and like.
Well, I
sounds
said,
of
get the
punching.
other one. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
I look at Nick like worriedly and I'm like, we better go help them.
Yeah, so hurry.
All right. So Eris.
All right, so I learned my lesson, so I'm not gonna firebolt the one that he's trying to mess with now. So I'm gonna firebolt the other one.
Perfect.
12
That
to
will
hit.
Yep.
All right, and 2 damage. I'm really good at this, guys. I definitely know how to play this game.
Amazing. I feel like
This
you're like kind of missing, and you're definitely singeing the carpet and the furniture a little
right.
bit.
Yeah. This is Eris's like first real fight ever, so she's really excited either way.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Checks out. Excited, terrified. It's the same emotion, right?
Yeah, same thing. It's fine.
Cool.
We're fine.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Awesome. Pleonexy?
slide the pot a bit. Fucking die.
Which is what you guys are going to hear like as you're about to enter the building.
It's just punching a plant to death.
Yeah.
Fucking die, you mook.
As one does. I mean, really.
So 16 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
I would hope so.
Their AC is 5. Full disclosure.
And that is 6 points of damage.
Cool. It's looking a little bit rough. You've definitely
Uh-huh.
torn some leaves off of it.
I'm punching through to the roots. This thing's pissing me off.
All right, and they are going to go again. Wow, they are rolling horribly as well.
Great.
Yeah, they're again just like absolutely giving you the best massage, worst attack ever. So
Well, I'm basically giving them a suntan, so it's fine.
Hey, you're killing them slowly.
yeah. So Nick and Bazak, I'm gonna basically give you guys a surprise round. I think this is gonna be over probably this round anyway. So whoever wants to go first of the two of you.
Sure. Bazak comes in. He's a little out of breath from hustling around the side of the building. He's not in the best of shape. He's trying not to show that he's out of breath, though. But he quickly takes in all of the chaos, and he will cast Wither and Bloom on this area.
Okay.
I assume everybody's at least within 10 feet of everything, right?
Yeah.
Radius. Yeah, it seems like a pretty small.
Muted yourself.
You muted yourself.
Okay, so it is my choice of enemies that take the damage, 2d6 necrotic damage on a constitution save. So I choose the two plants, obviously.
Right.
And then I also choose Eris to... Let me read this. She's going to get some health out of this as well.
And while you're reading, do you know what your spell save is?
Yep, 14.
Okay.
So Eris gets to roll one of their hit dice to regain hit points.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so how much damage are they taking?
Let's see, I just rolled it in the chat, but I didn't see it. So sorry.
You monster.
I know. It just disappears so fast.
It does.
5 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And what am I rolling?
One of your
Roll a
hit dice.
Oh, one of her hit dice
One
or
of
one
mine?
of yours?
Oh,
One of
sweet.
your hit dice.
Sweet. Dun, dun, dun.
So it's like this necrotic black circle around the plants. If they're non-magical, they wither, but I assume that they're not non-magical. So,
Yeah, they're kind of magical.
and then there's like a spot blocked off in the black ring where Eris is standing that kind of glows like a golden color and gives her some health.
Awesome.
Sweet.
All right.
I'm almost back to full health.
Good.
Nicoma,
Thanks.
one of the plant that Pleonexy is beating on looks very, very in poor health.
Good.
It's like the was it Charlie Brown where they had the Christmas tree that's like a little stick basically? Yeah, it's like the Charlie Brown Christmas tree. Very
So
pitiful.
I just kind of come up behind him and try to stand to the side so I can get the plant and not Pleonexy and cast Sacred Flame
Nice.
on the plant, which needs to make a dex save of 13.
Well, there is still another plant that looks a lot healthier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, get the other one.
Can they make their dex save?
I got this one.
They did not.
Okay. They get 4 radiant damage.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Hope that hurts.
I mean, no more than anything else, but yeah.
I
So-
also, if it's okay, I just want to say to my friends, we've been set up. And then that's my turn.
I mean, you don't know that it was a setup.
It doesn't matter. That's what,
No,
that's what
I
he said.
interpreted this information as we have been set up for the kid who wants to get the unguents. Just so we're understanding my thought process.
That's fair.
I
That's
think
fair.
this was a setup. I thought that kid was sus.
Amazing.
That kid just like winds up face down in the pool the next day because Pleonexy.
Shit happens, right?
Oh man.
Sometimes
Yeah,
people
because
have
that kid
accidents.
bolted, right?
What did you say, Amanda?
I said that kid bolted, right? He's
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
super
a total
sus.
setup. Total setup, guys.
All right, so Eris, it is your turn. They are both still alive, but they're not looking too hot.
Okay, I'm gonna keep firebolting at the same one.
Cool.
Ooh, a 9 to hit?
That does still hit.
That's insane.
Like I said, they have a 5 AC, so.
For 3 damage. I'm rolling a D10. Why do I keep... Why is this happening?
Fantastic. All right.
You need to get
Pleonexy.
those dice cheat codes on D&D Beyond. You just type in #/dice cheats 123 and it makes you roll above a 10 every time.
Or just use your own dice that you make.
So here's a fun thing. I just used my physical die just to test to see how it would go, and I rolled a 1, so
Amazing.
that's fine.
Amazing.
Yep.
Use our code to get Amanda's dice.
Thanks.
That they actually roll
Fine,
really
man.
well whenever I use them. So I've been told that I'm not allowed to use
Oh,
them
I
against
don't
her.
use my own dice. I use other dice from
Oh.
other sellers that I've traded
Oh,
with.
perfect.
So
So definitely.
Don't get high with your own supply.
yeah, exactly. Terrible. That's the end of my turn. That's all I got.
Cool. Pleonexy?
I wonder what Pleonexy will do that involves punching the thing that's pissing me off.
It was a surprise to everyone, I'm sure.
Yes, that's a 16 total.
Does hit. Barely.
I
Just
think
barely.
that might hit, just barely. And that is going to be only 5 points of damage.
Cool.
Only.
How do you do this?
I punch into the root system, grab the root, and yank it out and throw it across the room.
Nice.
Fantastic. All
And then
right.
turn and make sure the other one's not moving.
Yeah, so the other one, it like stiffens up and seems to be probably playing dead.
It's going to be dead anyway.
Bazak?
Yeah, I think Bazak would just, gosh, I feel like Eldritch Blast is overkill.
But fucking hilarious.
I think he's just going to try and like slice the stalk with his dagger.
Okay.
So that is a 23 to hit, and
Jesus.
it does 6 damage.
Yeah, how do you kill it?
Yeah, I just slice it. I just like grab it by the top, like of its little head, and then I'm just like holding the severed plant. And I actually like, can I roll an Arcana on it? I'm really curious about this. It's a cool plant.
Yeah, I mean, I won't even have you roll. Like, you guys have probably taken an herbology class, and you know that there are a lot of animated plants on campus, you know, like the ones that are in the, whatever part of the library that was. I can't think of it now.
Yeah, with the awakened shrub.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So is it like the fact that it has necrotic energy? Is that something we've seen?
I mean, it's not. It doesn't surprise you at all.
Okay.
And actually,
I
what
just
what was your house again?
Epistemos? Epistemos?
Epistemos.
Yeah,
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Epistemos. Yeah, that's the
Um,
one.
Yeah. And so
Epistemos.
since part of their thing, like they have a lot of nature loving students, you would
Yep.
definitely know that that's not unusual.
Okay.
So
I'm like, man, I hate these things. They're invasive. We keep a few around to study, but you really can't let them go out in the wild. And I just drop it on the floor.
amazing. And it just like
What?
curls up into a little ball and dies.
Well, they're going to know we was here now.
Now, Nick, what were you saying before? You said you believe that this is a setup.
So I was researching it, all the black stuff that's on everything. And by the way, as I say this, I want to kind of go up to a plant and see if there's black stuff on it.
There's not.
There's not?
No.
Oh, these must just be to keep students out or something. But so I've been researching the black stuff that we found on the mimic and the frog guys. Anyway, they keep all the unguents in the teacher's lounge, and the person is probably trying to set us up to get caught going into the teacher's lounge because they want to get us caught for doing all these things.
That sounds intricate.
That is quite a theory, Nick. Do you have some evidence to back it up?
That kid was super sus. Obviously, we're
He
not
was
supposed to be here.
rather
We've now made a huge mess, and if anybody hears it, we're going to get expelled.
That all sounds like you're just jumping to conclusions. You should know better. You should know that you need to provide physical evidence for things like that.
Okay. Nick is really confused by this reaction. Like, it seemed like the easiest jump in the world to her. Like, absolutely A plus B equals C kind of thing.
So I'll have you all roll me a perception check real quick.
You gotta just know.
Oh my gosh, finally. I got a 20.
I got a
Got
5.
9.
I crit failed.
Nice.
So I got a
9.
2.
Aaron, was that a nat 20 or a dirty 20?
It was not a nat 20, it was dirty.
Okay.
So
So, really, the only one who actually hears this would be Nicomas, which checks out 100%.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
It tracks.
And you hear this, it almost sounds like a little kid from upstairs. And it's just like spouting off these random catchphrases. And you just hear that suddenly it starts getting deeper and deeper. Like it's this very like high-pitched child's voice. And then you all can hear a loud crack.
Great.
And you feel the
Guys,
building
do you
shake
hear
around
that?
you.
Upstairs.
The crack is upstairs, and then the building around you starts to shake.
And I
Okay.
really quick, I want to say, does everybody have the ability to see in the dark?
I don't
Uh,
think
nope.
Pleonexy does.
Okay.
No, I can't see
Pleonexy-
shit.
Pleonexy, I just touch your shoulder, or actually probably your back because I can't reach your shoulder, and I do Eyes of Night on you.
Ooh.
And so you have a dark vision out to a range of 300 feet
Whoa.
That's way more than I
That's
can see.
impressive.
for
Me
1
too.
hour. For 1
Damn.
hour.
For how? An hour?
Mhm.
This is gonna last an hour?
An hour.
Oh, I like this. We're going in now. Are we in C9? The room C9
yeah.
there?
So
All right.
I will say,
those
though-
are double doors.
I will say, you
Go
guys heard this upstairs, and very shortly after, you hear a very loud thud that shakes the ground from behind you.
From behind us?
Like
from
outside?
where you came. Yep.
Well, I
I'm
guess
gonna.
we're gonna all look that way.
Yep.
So as you all turn around, you see this 15-foot doll.
What?
And it says, "Play with me."
Oh God.
And so
That
actually
figures.
while Nick is also right there by Pleonexy, she also just says, "Oh, one more thing," and taps him and gives you a vigilant blessing, which gives you a advantage on your next initiative roll.
Oh, perfect.
Nice.
Because that's what we got to do now. Is roll initiative.
Uh-huh.
This is not
next.
what I signed up for.
Pleonexy looks outside and goes, "Yeah, it figures. That kid's gonna fucking die."
Oh,
And then starts heading towards outside.
Not 20.
Nice.
You use it on initiative.
I know.
Oh,
Better
man.
that
get
perception check.
I
Yeah.
get plus what did you say?
Yeah, you get advantage.
You get to roll it twice. Take the
Ooh,
better.
That's even better.
I have one question also, Rick. Did we
Yeah.
say that our chitons are basically the equivalent of leather armor?
No.
No.
Okay, sorry. I just
Yeah.
heard that in my own head. Don't worry about it.
I think you're probably thinking of Pleonexy, who has kind of a disguised armor.
Okay.
I have magic armor that
Yeah.
looks like whatever I want it to, pretty much.
So what did everyone else get?
I got a 2.
I got a
Amazing.
22.
I got a 16.
Okay. All right, and this doll did not roll so hot.
Good.
So, Bazak, you are up first.
Hell yeah, I am. I cast Mind Sliver on it.
Okay.
Which is a cantrip. It needs to make an intelligence saving throw of 14.
Okay. What happens?
Psychic damage, and it subtracts 1d4 from the next saving throw.
Okay. And does it have any kind of like? It doesn't affect this type of creature, anything like that?
No.
Okay. And you said it had to get what? I'm sorry. 14?
14.
Okay. It does not.
Damn straight. Okay. So it will take 5 psychic damage,
Okay.
and it subtracts. What is that number? 4. Hell yeah. It subtracts 4 from its next saving throw before the end of my turn. My next turn.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. After Bazak is Nokomis.
Just a question. How, like, visually, how does Eris look health-wise?
Eris, you were
He's
almost back at
Full health, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like down like 1, so I'm fine.
Cool. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and cast guiding bolts at
Nice.
this doll and try and light it up with some divine starlight with a 14 to hit.
Okay. Believe that hits. Let me double check. Yep, that hits.
Oh, good.
Okay. Is it on the patio C10? Or is
It's
it on the ground
A little bit
between
beyond the
C11
patio.
and 10?
It's a little bit
Okay.
beyond the patio.
14 radiant damage.
Damn.
And the next person who makes an attack against it gets advantage.
Cool.
Right? That's this one, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I wonder who that's going to be.
And what does it look like whenever you light up this doll?
It looks like a starlight. Like it's pretty like glittering and like light coming at it.
Okay.
Shame.
Yeah, and so as it takes this blast of energy, it just says, I don't like you. You're not very nice. You're a little shit.
Oh,
He said it cusses.
Yeah.
that's true.
All right, Pleonexy, you are up next.
Nikki's a peach compared to me, Mook. And I run out and fucking haymaker it.
Okay.
And I get advantage on this attack, I believe.
That is correct.
Mhm.
See, that's just sweet. Got my magic fighting gloves on. So a 6 and a 9. So 14 total is my best.
That also hits.
Excellent. That's 6 points of damage.
Okay.
I'm going to use my action surge and hit it again.
Do it.
14 hits.
Yep.
8 points of damage.
Hell
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah, you guys have done a pretty considerable chunk of damage so far.
Just runs in there. Whoom, whoom. Come on, play with me, bitch.
And yeah, she just says, okay, let's play. And I will have you either roll, Plush, I'll have you roll either athletics or acrobatics, whichever you prefer, as it is going to try and pick you up.
I'm going to roll athletics. 12 total.
Yikes. It got a 23 because it's very strong. So yeah, it is going to pick you up and just start trying to squeeze you.
Going to love him and pet him and call him George.
Yeah. All right. And it just says, I don't like you. You have to
I
die.
don't like you either. Yeah, you too, princess. You first.
All right. And Eris, it is your turn.
I am going to cast Chaos Bolt
Excellent.
at the giant doll thing.
I 100% remember what that does.
It does nothing because I rolled a 10. Hey.
That is correct.
That's
All right.
fine. This is fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So we are
We're
back
good.
to the top of the initiative with Bazak.
Great. So Bazak is going to use his bonus action first and use his form of dread, which turns him into like a ghostly visage of Hecate. And it's like 3 heads of Bazak. 2 of them are looking outwards. He gets a little bit bigger and he's like this kind of purple spectrally color. And when he does that, he's going to cast his agonizing blast with an 18.
That does hit.
Okay, and it does 5 force damage.
Okay.
And then because I hit her and with my form of dread going on, she has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Or what?
Or she becomes frightened.
Can constructs be frightened? I don't think they can.
If they
I think
say
they're-
immune to conditions, usually.
I mean, this is a little bit of a homebrew. This wasn't
gotcha.
actually in the book. The doll is in the book. I just wanted to do something different with it.
Like, kill me. Yeah.
You know what? It's semi-intelligent, so I'm just gonna. It had to be the 14, right?
Yeah.
It got a 15 because it has -3 intelligence.
Ah, great. Okay. Well, good for it. But I also got 12 temporary hit points for my form of dread, so
Hell yeah!
Nice.
hell yeah.
All
Say,
right.
we will not be playing with you tonight.
We're already playing. And Nick, it is your turn.
Okay, so I am going to take a gamble and I'm going to cast sleep on the doll. And there's no save, but it only goes to sleep if it is 29 hit points or lower.
I would say roll me an Arcana check first to see if you
Okay.
would know.
13.
You're not 100% sure that this doll would be able to be put to sleep.
It's my for the spell. It does say that only undead would be not able, but do we want to retcon that? And
Let me double check real quick because I thought that they, because like Warforged can't be.
oh, undead or creatures immune to being charmed. Okay, so we're saying okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so never mind. Then just forget that.
Yeah, I mean, Nick probably wouldn't know for sure that it wouldn't work, but, you know, a 50-50 chance is not great.
Okay.
Especially when it could put Pleonexy to sleep instead.
Okay.
Please don't
Okay.
do that.
I'm gonna just shoot a sacred flame at it.
Okay.
That's a 13 dex save.
All right. It does not pass.
So it takes 6 points of fire damage. Or I'm sorry, radiant damage.
Okay. Yeah, it kind of singes it a little bit and it just like shoots you daggers from its eyes. Not literally,
That would be fucking terrifying.
right?
Right, Jesus.
All right, so
I
go
don't
ahead.
think I have any bonus that I'm gonna do. No,
okay,
I do not.
Pleonexy. So you were
Question
grappled.
time.
Yes.
I am grappled, but I have something called a disarming attack.
Okay.
And when I hit with a weapon attack, I can expend things to disarm the target, which is me. I'm the weapon it's holding. I want to try to use my disarming attack to make it let me go.
I would say I'll let you roll your athletics with advantage.
If I use a disarming attack,
Yeah, yeah.
okay, because that's going to do a lot of damage as well. So I think I'm going to try that. So I can hit it even though I'm grappled, correct?
Basically, how I'm gonna rule on this is like if you successfully disarm it, then you'll be able to do your attack. If not, I don't know that you'd be able to do a weapon attack while you're being like held by this thing. But you have advantage on it, and I mean, I'm pretty sure he's
Okay.
gonna pass this because I know what it rolled.
Okay, well, don't add pressure, man. Athletics, right?
Yep.
Or just strength? Athletics. All right, here we go. Athletics. Yeah. Grand total of 10.
Yeah, it
Wait,
got,
actually, I thought you were strong.
it got an 8, so
But I can, yeah. Nice.
Succeeded, so that's something.
Yeah, and I didn't roll with advantage. That was just one roll. So
oh yeah, I mean I would still roll the other one just for shits and giggles.
just in case I get a 20, I
Yeah.
rolled a crit 1 on the second one.
I guess we can ignore that then.
Okay. And so I'm using my fighting skills to get a bonus to get out of there. Can I still land a punch when I hit the ground? Or
Yeah, so that's what I was saying. Like as long as you were able to get out, basically you can
All
still
right.
and
Okay.
because that normally would count as an attack, correct?
Yeah, it's yeah, I hit people and I disarm them as I hit them.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I'm gonna count it as a hit because this is just like a little bit of a me making up some bullshit ruling.
okay, so I'm not gonna do am I gonna do any damage at all, or
Yeah, you can still make your normal attack.
all right. So I'm going to just do this. I'm not on my what is that? 24.
Damn.
I think that might be a crit.
Okay.
That was a crit. That's very awesome. With a whole grand total of 7 points of damage.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah.
And I did. And ordinarily, I would get to add another D8 to my damage, but you fudged your end, I'll fudge my end, and not do as much damage because I used a lot of effort to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, that checks out. All right.
So meet in the middle. I'm on the ground here going, come on, hug me again, bitch. Hug me again.
It says, "Oh, you want a hug? Okay." And on its turn, is going to totally miss. It just like slams a fist down, but you manage to like sidestep out of the way as it makes
That's the
an
best you
indentation
can
into the
do.
ground.
Oh, you are so fucked.
And then it is going to make
Kill
its
it.
second attack, which also, yeah, you just both times it like slams a fist down, dents into the ground, slams the other one. Both times you just manage to step out of the way just in time.
All right, guys, kill this mook.
All
We're
right,
trying.
Eris, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna chromatic orb at it. For the 12, I quit. I'm going home.
You are home. Joke's on you.
I'm going Homer. More home.
Yeah,
To her
that
crying room.
unfortunately does not hit.
Cool. I'm gonna use all my spell slots and do nothing. Don't worry about it.
Homer.
As one does. All
As
right.
you do.
Would
So
you
after
have
Eris,
a damaging cantrip? We're good.
yeah. So after Eris, we are back to the top of the initiative again with Bazak.
Great. Okay, this thing is really pissing me off. So I'm going to curse it with a hex.
Nice.
Okay.
So basically, I just get to deal extra necrotic damage on it. But I choose an ability for it to have disadvantage on.
Strength?
Sure, strength. It has
'Cause it's fucking
disadvantage.
strong.
Mhm.
It has disadvantage on strength checks now.
Cool. For how
Great.
long?
And that,
For an hour, as long as my concentration lasts on hex.
Nice.
Yeah, that's right, bitch. Okay, agonizing blast again
Okay.
for 12.
To hit?
Yeah,
Yeah, unfortunately that does not hit.
I got a little too excited with the hex, but the hex is still up, so
Yeah,
that's cool.
that'll save my ass.
that is something. Cool. All right, Nick, you are up next. As
Okay.
this doll is just laughing. It's like, is that the best you can do?
I'm done with
Apparently,
it.
yes.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm gonna guiding bolt it again.
Excellent.
No!
Did you crit
God.
fail?
Guys, we're so good at this game.
This is so brutal.
So good.
Did you
I just
crit
used my
fail?
last spell slot for
Oh,
an
no.
8.
Yeah, unfortunately an 8 does not hit.
Okay.
Oof.
I just look sternly at it.
Yeah. it
Really, I tell him I'm gonna get them library fines all over the place.
Yeah, it just like stares at you. I was like,
so
I can't read.
so many fines.
Can't go to story time either.
I don't even like story time. You're stupid. And
You're
Pleonexy.
stupid.
Really taking the high road here.
Exactly.
You need vicious mockery now.
Right?
I have it.
Oh, now's the time.
I wonder what Pleonexy is going to do. Let's dig
It's a
deep
mystery.
in his repertoire of spells and cast Punch.
Excellent. I love that spell.
19, so 24 total.
That does hit. It does hit.
Uh-huh.
At least one of
And
us
that-
can hit it.
10
honestly.
points of damage.
Muscle Wizard uses punch.
Muscle Wizard uses Punch. Yep, you got it, son.
Cool. Plush, tell me how you want to finish this doll off.
Oh, plush.
You're getting all the
Yay.
kills tonight.
I know.
It was inevitable. It's gonna, don't worry, it's not gonna last. I straight punch to the tallywhacker area.
It's a doll.
Doll
It's
doesn't
flat.
have a tallywhacker.
It's
That's
flat.
why I said area,
Fair.
the crotchal region,
The crotchal region.
and yell, play with that, bitch.
Fantastic. Yeah, and it collapses backwards and then begins to rapidly shrink down to a normal size. And this little doll just kind of stands up almost like a drunk person, staggering around and is just like, What did you? What happened?
Is it covered with black goo?
You would have to look closer at it.
I want to go inspect.
You're coming with us. I'm just going to pick it up by its head.
Okay, yeah, and it's just like staring at you with a 1,000-yard stare.
I return it because I have one too.
And
So,
and,
I have,
and
I've
Nick is
seen
gonna
that.
come up and because Pleonexy is holding it, so inspect around the bottom of the doll because unless you're putting it down to my level.
You're muted.
I'm going to lower it to eye level, but I'm not putting it on the ground.
Yeah, so as you're checking out this doll, looking for this black substance, it is definitely there.
Alright, guys, since we're here and if nobody's coming out, let's go find the teacher's stash of unguents and find out what this stuff is called so we can research it.
I would also like to find the teacher's stash of some other things. Right, Pleonexy?
Yeah, hang on a second. I'm just a little gobsmacked here. Nikki, you want to keep breaking the rules now?
Well, nobody's come out.
Hey, all good.
Wow, Nick. You're really
Welcome
getting
to
a
the club.
taste. Yeah, you're getting a taste for the.
I'm going to put my hand on Nick's neck and walk Nick into the building with a doll in one hand, pushing Nick along with me. Yeah, let's go fuck up let's go fuck up some other shit. Yeah.
So, Pleonexy, as you are about to walk into the building, you feel a hand on your shoulder and a very familiar voice, the voice of your teacher, Kina, says, I see you guys took care of the commotion. I assume
did.
that door had nothing to do with you being open and broken.
What door?
We
no,
can't-
that was this
That
thing.
was the doll.
This
Yeah.
thing
was-
was giant.
It was like that when we got here. I mean, she would have done an incredible amount of damage if we hadn't stopped her.
And she
Didn't
just
you see how
glances
big
up.
the doll was?
Well, she glances up and sees that the doll had made a big hole, in the roof of this building. And it's like, yes, it definitely went out the door. That checks out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. Truth and for certain. I like you. You see things clearly. That's awesome. You-
But
Can
I
we take
say,
this doll?
What were
I
you
want
going
to
to say?
say I want to say to Kina. So, is there any chance? I've been doing a lot of research, all these weird occurrences, and I show the wherever the black stuff is on the doll.
Right.
All this stuff is on the on all of the objects that have been changing. And my pal, I work over at the library, I was doing some research on it, and the head librarian told me that all the unguents are kept here. I was wondering if we could just have a quick look at them. I don't want to take any, but I just want to find out if we can find one that looks like this so that I can do research on it.
She just says, look, I can tell you what it is. I have also been tracking down the same lead as you. I'm sure you noticed that class was a little bit abrupt earlier
Yeah.
today.
Wasn't worth my money.
Didn't pay anything. Oh my goodness.
And she just shakes her head and turns
Still
away from
free.
you.
Still free.
Yeah. And she just says, this is not something we should talk about in the open like this. And that's probably where we need to end this because it is about time for me to be getting the heck out of here. So,
Oh.
I know.
I
I
have
know.
I have a query. Do we Pleonexy would have dealt with somebody to pay. What name was it?
Yeah, I will bullshit something before next time.
Thank you, because that person needs to be located toot sweet.
Too sweet.
Fantastic.
And,
Yeah.
and then we find
So
them
keep-
and get my money back.
And Kina doesn't give me the name before this. It'll
I
be
mean-
next time.
She just says that it's something that you guys don't need to be talking about in the open.
Okay.
Makes sense.
So real quick, we'll go around. Just do our thing one more time. So again, I'm Dungeon Master Rick. Thank you all for joining us. I don't know how many people actually showed up, but I know at least a few people were chatting besides us. So thanks for sticking around. This is my shit. And yeah, whoever wants to go
It's
next.
his shit. It's his shit.
I'm Erin.
Hello. Yeah, you do that.
I'm Erin. I work for Even Footing Games. I'm like the boss person over there. I do all the stuff. And you can find our books for Babies and Broadswords at Drive Through RPG at Amazon. And you can have it ordered by your very own local game store or bookseller to support small businesses. Yay!
And you guys have a
They make
podcast.
excellent family role-playing games for Christmas.
Yeah, and you guys have a podcast
It's an
that I'm
awesome
on
game.
tomorrow.
Oh, yes. Yep, that's true.
Yep.
We do have a podcast that you're on tomorrow.
Thank God Rick knows everybody's schedule.
I know, right?
Right. What would we do without him?
Don't know my
Well,
home
he wouldn't have
schedule,
played
but
today.
everybody else.
Because half of us forgot. Right.
All right, who's next?
Blush, probably.
Oh, yeah, right. Throw me under the bus. Right.
We will.
You were already
Don't worry.
talking. Hello, my name is Plush Viking. I make miniature terrain, stuff like this, out of garbage every Friday on Twitch, 10 p.m. PST. I'm also on Instagram, Flocking Insane Plush Viking. You can see weird shit that I do there when I remember to do shit there. Other than that, I'm trying to get this ugly mug on as many online games as I possibly can, because why the fuck not?
Yeah, that's a good philosophy. Why the
Way
fuck
to-
not?
Way to sell
Bye.
it. That's fantastic. So, Kayla, I think maybe you should go next since you're volunteering everybody else.
Yeah, sure. I'm Kayla, once again from the Potions and Potpourri Casual Dungeons and Dragons chat podcast. Find us wherever you get your shows. You can also find me opposite weeks of this game with Rick over on Cantrips and Coffee's Spelljammers stream on the Cantrips and Coffee Twitch game. And you can find our show also on like Instagram and TikTok if you want to see stupid videos and weird memes.
And I fixed your command on chat, so now you have a
Good,
real
thank
one.
you.
Yeah, instead of just random words.
Blank.
Nice.
Yeah, my bad. It was there at one point, and
It was.
I blame the bots. All right, Amanda,
Nice.
you wanna round us out here?
Yeah, I'm Amanda with Desired Effect Dice. I make dice and I sell them on the internet. Desired Effect Dice at Etsy and Instagram. You can also find my shirt, which I just got in the mail. See,
Excellent.
on the Hammer of the Gods store. And you can
Yeah.
also find me once a month or so on the Bad Boys of New Alexandria stream with Hammer of the Gods.
Dead boys.
Not
What
stream,
you do?
podcast.
Yeah,
And
whenever I do.
yeah. Yeah, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Your merch thing didn't work.
That's it.
Um,
Yeah, I'm very
that's it.
professional.
we're professionals here.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Totally.
Anything else, Amanda?
Nope, that's it.
Cool. Yeah, so again, thank you all. And I'm going to go ahead and.
Oh, wait. I also have the Hammer of the Gods shirt that I got here. See?
Ooh,
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
I like that
Also
one.
available on the merch store that you're not allowed to know about.